should test to see if this is you. That's like barely anybody. Let me go docs, Google. Ah, there we go. Hey, it's me. It's me. Also, yeah, don't look at any of that. That's not supposed to be there. It's just the camera's resolution or the aspect ratio for the camera is a bit too blocky. So I wanted to have like a 1920 by 1080p resolution scale, just for this intro. So, for the very few subscribers that actually watched my videos like ever, if you did, I'm very thankful that you guys did. I don't know if anybody knows this because I, got embarrassed and removed all my content. So I was streaming a solid amount at the start of the year, doing basically just coding videos of like me building stuff, and I don't know what happened. I think it was partly because I finished the project, or partly because I finished the series, that I didn't really have any motivation or reason to continue doing it. Obviously, at the start, it was just a like code until I get employed, and here I am. I'm still unemployed, so like, damn, I've just been kind of wasting away. Like, I'm gonna take a look at when I stopped doing this stuff, which was probably the live. I should check on Twitch because I was actually doing stuff. I stopped streaming on YouTube just because there was a lot less people on YouTube that would come in consistently. So I streamed last month. Okay. Well, that's okay. But in terms of the actual proper coding of like doing my projects and stuff, it's been a solid maybe 6 months, honestly. I think it's close to 6 months. I started the series originally on the 21st of January. Like, I'll pull up here. Oh god, just get rid of the camera for a sec. Like, get rid of that, man. Why is that here? Oh, not that. So right here, you'll see the very first video that I made. It was, building coding projects. I mean, it said them until my brother looked at them, but it was mostly just combat unemployment. And yeah, like, it kind of just started from there. But I think I just had a big drought in terms of making content and wanting to make content, or like even just wanting to continue the project. It's been a while. Like, let me go back here and just show you my GitHub. Like, I have not been doing much on the To Do app, which I also plan on changing the name because I think Forget Me Not's a bit cringe. The last commit that I ever made was, where in the world is it? I don't even check this. Well, you can see that it's been a very, very dry spell, right? And I think it's probably been like close to a couple of weeks since I did a To Do app thing. Yeah, so my last commit was July 12th. It's now 8th of August. So yeah, not a lot has been done for most of my projects, and I think that's the big problem with that is just motivation and getting stuff done. Like, it's hard for me to get motivated and just like bust it out, especially at home, because nowadays when I'm on this computer, like, I'm just freaking watching YouTube or doing something like that. It's mostly just watching YouTube. But yeah, like today I was literally doing that exact thing, and I just came across where is it? This guy right here. Came across this video, and I'm like, hey, this is a pretty familiar title. Let me just switch up my camera so you guys can actually see me. Hello. That is really big, by the way. I'm gonna make that smaller, so I'm just in this corner, and now you can't see that like disgusting pile of a mess back there. But I think I was watching Day 65. It's on my other channel that, yeah, I don't go on, but literally just on this, I'm like, damn, this
All right, let's get
it's pretty
started.
familiar. It's a pretty good video. Like, like, that's kind of popping off. And I was just like, damn. Like, I think if I continued moving or going at it in my channel, like, maybe it would have just popped off eventually. And I think the big problem it was like streaming. Doing coding while streaming is pretty anticlimactic, and it's pretty boring to watch because, like, half the time I'm not even doing much. I'm just like sitting there trying to figure out what's going on, and then the other half is like, yes, I got it. But like by that time, you're just praying that somebody comes in and sees it at the right time. But I think with recording, it might be a little bit easier. I don't know why I'm still in this play. But yeah, like, well, actually, let me show you one more thing. So like after this, I like looked at when he first uploaded, right? Because I'm like, damn, this guy maybe I wasn't original. You know, maybe I didn't have like wasn't the first to think about this and like maybe try and grind it out. And I look at this 2 months ago, so that was in freaking June, and I was like, damn, I was literally, well, it's the start of my uni term, but that was probably the start of my uni term. But like, I'm just thinking, damn, I had like a whole 6 months start ahead of him pretty much, and I'm like, I just kind of wasted it. So that's depressing, but at the same time, it's kind of motivating to see that, you know, this can work, and this appears to have already started working for other people, not me. But I think I'm gonna try and get back into it, you know, because it is generally something that I enjoy doing, and I really miss the days that I would just, you know, hop on, um, bust out a solid amount of my to-do app. You know, I'm still working on my to-do app, because of course I am. But I have like so many more projects that I've been wanting to do that I haven't had the time to do or the motivation to do. Like, I'll just show you right now. Like, this is just littered. I don't even remember what it was at like before. But you know, I fixed a whole bunch of bugs. Oh, I haven't fixed that bug. I haven't pushed it to production yet. There's still that bug. There's still a whole bunch of bugs. This entire thing's littered, but like, as you can see, there's just so much stuff that I want to do, and I think I might start. Shut up. I think I might start with this, which is basically like a receipt, right? But it's like a daily receipt thing. It's another productivity thing, but just imagine it's like a receipt, and you're basically, oh my god, I can't even get this picture. And you're basically like adding what you did, how long you did it for, and then it'll just tally up the amount of hours you spend on the project, which is, I don't know why I want to do it. I mean, it's just a different thing, I guess, but I was thinking that would probably be easy to do, so it might be the thing that I start off with. But like, holy, like, this just goes on and on and on. But yeah, obviously, forget me not. I'm gonna try and improve it. I'm currently working on this. I'm like halfway through the offline and online mutations. It's a lot of work, and I think after a long break, I'm just looking at it. I'm like, damn, I was such a bad coder. I still am, but like after doing a design course or an object-oriented design course, I'm just like, Jesus. I'm just repeating so much, and I'm just complicating things so goddamn much. So like, there's a lot of stuff that I need to fix, and if I had done the fixes earlier, then this offline mutations wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been a bit easier, you know. Wouldn't, yeah. So this is like halfway done. This is not even started. This, I've barely scratched. I can technically say that I did this, I guess. I was gonna review the 2D apps to, you know, sort of compare against mine, but mine is just so far behind, I would say. Config storage, don't worry about that. Finance thing, monk mode. This is the most ambitious project. It was like a web browser for productivity. AI profile pic gen. That was just some random thing, gambling website, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Right? It was like web dev, whatever. So essentially, what I'm trying to say is, I miss doing this. Okay, and I didn't realize what's been missing in my life, because it's kind of just been on a full autopilot, and I haven't really been spending the time to think about what I actually want to do. And I always forget that, like, this is exactly what I wanted to do. You know, this is what always has been what I wanted to do. Just coding stuff that I want to make. And honestly, a small gripe that I have with the other people currently in this space that is like, doing day one to whatever to get employed. a lot of their stuff seems very complex. Like they're all using like freaking NeoVim for some reason. They're all coding in the terminal. Like it's just I just want to do simple stuff, you know, just have Visual Studio Code open, have like 50 extensions open, and just makes life a whole lot easier. You know, I'm not trying to be a cracked programmer. I'm not trying to be a competitive programmer. I'm just here to enjoy my time here and, you know, eventually get a job here or maybe start a business, because that's also one of my goals in the To Do app. So I guess this is sort of a promise to me and sort of a introduction for you guys to me, you know, and I hope that in the future when I lose motivation again, I can pick myself back up sooner, much sooner than I did with the past, because damn, like 6 months, I'm just gonna look at it and just, there was a time that I would just code every single day and just push changes every single day, and it'll just be like, damn, I'm making so much progress. Wow, it's so good. I'm so proud of my progress. And then boom, something happens, and then or boom, I'm just like bored. I'm like, I'm not feeling it today. And then next day I'm like, I'm not feeling it as well. And then the third day after that, it's like, oh yeah, nah. And then eventually 2 weeks has gone by and I haven't done anything. And I'm like, damn. Yeah, so from hopefully the rest of the year I can keep pretty consistent. I mean, how many days left? August 8th. How many days? I'm just gonna search it. How many days left in 2024? It should be 145 days. Okay, that's not bad. If we can get over 100 days of, you know, obviously I'm gonna start small. So day one, I'm gonna try and get done as soon as possible, ideally. I'm not sure what I'm gonna work on. I might work on the To Do app. I might work on the habit tracker. I might work on just something to get me back, because I mean, I am in exam season, but obviously that's not an excuse, because, you know, if I was bothered, I would definitely put in the time, but I'm not, because I've just been watching YouTube all day, all week. So even when I say that, like, you know, exam season, I have an exam next week or whatever, like, it doesn't really matter. Obviously the day before, I probably won't make a video, because it depends on how much work I actually end up doing. But yeah, I'm gonna set this goal small for now and try and hit, what's a good goal? Maybe 10 days. 10 days in a row. I'm gonna try and get 10 days in a row. Whether that's now or in a week's time, or once my exams are done, is anybody's guess. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it simple. Okay, just trying to hit that 10-day mark, and then once I hit that 10-day mark, I'm in a good spot. As long as I'm not like already halfway through the rest of the year, you know. If I'm halfway through the rest of the year and I've only done 10 days, then we got a problem. Then we gotta come back, gotta have a chat, serious chat. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, like I was fully freestyling this video, so I don't know what else to finish off with, I guess. Yeah, day one. This is day 0. But